Hey guys, so I'm going to do a deck profile on Inzektors. I know a lot of people hate this deck, it's pretty nutty, but I just like it. It's a lot of destruction, it's a lot of fun to play, so we'll just go straight into it. So obviously the Inzektors got hit really hard with the Banlist, but I play one Dragonfly and one Hornet. This deck is still pretty good if you get the plays off, as long as you know what you're doing with it, but obviously Dragonfly special summons and Hornet destroys. It's a really good combo. Next combo cards is 3 Centipede and 3 Ladybug. This combo is really good. You usually want to draw one of each at least, because if you use Centipede's effect to equip and send Ladybug by its effect, you get to search and you get to equip something, possibly the equip spell card that I'll get into later. It's a really good stuff, and you can usually get Dragonfly Hornet. You can get really any Inzektor card from your deck. So I really like that combo. That's why I run 3. Usually you want to be able to do it first. Next card, Gigamantis. He's just a booster, and if you want to be able to exceed summon to 6, you can get him on the field and then attach another Inzektor and make it level 6 and exceed. It's really, really simple. I don't do it very much, but if you need to, you can. I love it. I love this card. It's one of my favorites. Tour Guide Engine, just to go into that Levier play or Zen Main's play or whatever rank 3 you want. It's one of the engines here besides the other one I play, and I'll tell you that one in a second. But you can usually get back that banished Inzektor that got banished earlier. I play one track. It's a hand trap, and it's really good. You don't play a lot of back row. It's better than Gores in my opinion, this deck, because you do have that limbo Call the Haunted or limbo back row that you are waiting to use. And you can use its secondary effect to control whatever have you. You can even make it a level 3 if you want to exceed again. My other engine is going to be two card troopers. You can mill with this deck, and it really doesn't hurt that bad, but you also get a plus off this one if he's destroyed. Card trooper is a great card. You can even call the Haunted back if you'd like. I love that card. It's a good deck. Good card in this deck. I play Dark Armed. There's a lot of darks in this deck, especially with Inzektors because they're all dark. You can usually get him out and then banish to destroy. He's a really good boss monster. He's not the only boss monster, but he is the first one I've ever put in here. The next 2 cards I'm going to show are effect failures, just to stop the meta plays, all the tour guide plays, all the, just any effect monster that you feel like is going to threaten you later on. So effect failure is really good, and it's a light, which I'll explain here in 1 second with my BLS. I play BLS in here with the effect failures and the rest of the darks, just in case you need it. It isn't out. That's why 41. This is my 41st card. Love this card. Always loved it. Finally got it, so I'm able to play it. It's not really useful in here, but it's in here for that exact reason. So my spells, the typical Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Foolish Barrow, Heavy Storm, and Monster Reborn. I play Foolish because you can usually send that Hornet to the graveyard first turn, summon Dragonfly, do all the shenanigans you like to do. These are your staples for your Inzektor play. Next card is Inzektor Sword, Excalibur. This is the equip spell I was talking about with Centipede and Ladybug. You usually get this out, and if Centipede dies with this 24 attack, you can get it back from the grave with this card when it's sent to the graveyard. Really good card, love it. Back row hate, obviously you can't get away with it sometimes, but I play 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, and possibly a couple of Twisters or Dust Tornadoes, just for back row hate. 2 pots, you don't necessarily have to special summon in this deck. You usually do a lot of normal summon with the Inzektor plays, but it's just a good card. It's something that you need for later on. On to traps, I play 2 bottomless. Like I said in my other video, I like bottomless a lot. It gives you the option whether to destroy and remove it or not, and especially if it's 15 over. I play 3 calls. You can't play less or more. You play 3 calls. You can usually use it to get Dragonfly, Card Trooper, anything from the graveyard if it's not destroyed. It's a good combo with Card Trooper. You get a plus off of it, especially if you get MST'd it. You can just chain, special summon, destroy, draw. It's a really good card. It's like a Monster Reborn, just a little less effective sometimes. 2 compulsives. The compulsives are really good. You can save your monster or turn theirs back if you need to attack something. It's just a really good play. 2 Solemns, like I said, I play bottomless and Solemn, gives you that option. I don't like playing it sometimes because it does kill you life point wise, but it gets that big boss monster on the field, and unless they can't negate it, they're kind of screwed. My last card in the deck is Threatening War, just to save your butt a few times, so they can't attack your low weak monsters. So like Inzektor, Dragonfly, and whatnot. So it's just one of those one card in there that I really like to play. On to the extra deck. So this extra deck is pretty similar to my last one. I use a lot of the same cards, but I do main Chimera Tech just in case people play machines. I can send their Cyber Dragon and other machines to the graveyard for contact fusing and get this nice little card out, especially if he's a high attack, so I like him a lot. Next one's Gachi Gachi. He's a booster, level 2. I can usually get him out with Ladybug. Levier, obviously, he's the rank 3, get the banished monster back to the field. Maestroke, I can usually get a lot of level 4 plays with this deck. It's just whether or not if I choose to. Maestroke's just a strategic card. He's a Bookemon. He's also a lifesaver. So it's a pretty good card. Leviathan Dragon, obvious. He's a beater. Giga Brilliant, he's a booster and a beater. But he's a really good card. He goes well with the Inzektor theme as an insect. Utopia, like I said, level 4, stop attacks. Like I said in the last one, I like One-Eyed Skill Gainer. I can get level 4s. I can usually get 3 out with Inzektors because they go spamming and they're just really good. And his effect is just brilliant, especially 25 beater. Love it. Next one's Photon Pappy. I can't pronounce the name. It's an attack, or it's a flipper, and I can attack and deal damage pretty well. Tim Tempo, love this card. This one has got me out of a lot of Zenmain plays, and it can be a really, really fun card. Zenmains, everyone loves Zenmains. You don't run them, I don't know why. You should. And the different part of this deck is level 5. Inzektor Stag, I love this card. Works well with this deck because you can take control of a card or monster your opponent controls or in your graveyard. So say you're playing Chaos Dragons, you can take that red MD and equip it, and it goes up by 14. It's a really good card, and you can attack over stuff. You can even use the equip spells. You can even use Giga Mantis on it. So it's a really, really good card. It's nice and shiny. Crimson Shadow Ninja. He's a level 5 or rank 5. You can usually go into this first turn if you can't do anything else. He saves himself from being destroyed by card effects or battle. So it's a really nice card to play. Next one is Tiras. Good card. You can attack. Destroy one at the end of the battle phase, and then detach. It's a really good card. I'd rather play this Stag and Ninja over Tiras just because there's really not a whole lot of time when I pull out a rank 5 that I'm just going to have to destroy face up. They usually are setting at this point, so that's why I play Tiras and all those. And my last Exceed is Swordbreaker. Rank 6, like I said, Giga Mantis and a level 3 equipped with a level 3 makes 6. It's like a Catastor, but much bigger. And so I like this card. Kind of hard to get into. I really don't get into it a lot, but it is a good card if you need it. And my last card, Sword Token, just in case if I need to side in something or token. So thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all watching this video, and see you next time.